If you're over 50 and feeling like you're behind in life, whether it's through money or relationships or anything else, what you believe in, what your passions are, then this video is for you. So stay tuned. You may have watched countless other YouTube videos and they've sort of given you different answers, but has it really helped you? Today, I want to explain to you the real costs of staying where you are. We get into such a rut sometimes of being in the same place at the same time all the time because we get into this comfort zone. But I'm telling you, it's time to shift out of that. My name is Gary David Wan. I'm 71, and I spent decades thinking that I didn't know what to do. Well, now I'm going to go ahead and explain to you everything on how to get there. Let me just say that you already know what to do. You just need a little reminder about how to get there. So let's go ahead and begin. In this video, we're going to take an honest look to see what is really holding you back and what can be done to get out of this situation. So if you've ever thought that, I should be in a different place by now at this age, I want to explain to you that this is just disempowering thoughts that go through your mind. What you want to do is you want to shift to a place where you can see yourself as a different person. Stop thinking the fact that everybody else is in a different place than I am. These are disempowering thoughts and they're just not going to help you. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a lot of the things of your life that are holding you back, that you constantly keep doing the same thing over and over again, that keeps you stuck in this place. All of these thoughts about your belief about who you are really have made up a difference of how much you can succeed in life, because those tend to create the fences or the boundary lines of what you can create. You've pigeonholed yourself into these fences, and you may not even know that these things are happening to you. You may not even know that you're saying these things to yourself. And so all I'm saying today is that let's take a honest look and see exactly what you are doing and what you're thinking about on an everyday, constant basis. On the last video, we talked about the law of attraction and how that can and cannot work for you. And in that instance, yes, it works, but you have to change your entire identity for it to work. You have to be a different person. You have to think differently. You have to act differently. And this is just a continuation of looking at some of those things, those disempowering thoughts that you keep hidden within yourself, that you think are okay to believe about yourself just because you're comparing yourself a lot to other people. I don't know about you, but when I say that I'm behind, it makes it even harder to start. It makes it harder to even feel that way and to get to that place. So let's be honest with each other and ask ourselves, what is this really costing you in terms of where you want to be right now? Until you recognize and see these changes, nothing's going to happen. I guarantee you. When you don't change anything, you begin to see these different parts of you that suffer. That's like money, energy, your health, just an overall sense of well-being. Do you get up in the morning and are excited? Or you just get out of bed and kind of disappointed that another day is going to be just another day? This is what I'm talking about. What about love and joy? Do you find that it's harder to travel now? Do you not want to travel? Are you afraid of doing a lot of these things, about meeting other people, about being happy? Self-worth has a lot to do with how much we accept into our life. And this is the first time I'll talk about this on this video. We'll talk about it more in depth later. But worthiness plays a big part in what you can expect out of life. I say this out of complete caring for you, that if you keep on believing these things and believing these thoughts, your inner thoughts, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be the same in 10 years, in 20 years. You may be the same when you die. That's the bottom line. But the great thing about all of this is that you don't have to to find someone to rescue you, because all the answers are inside you already. All the answers that you ever could need or should need is within you. You've just forgotten about who you really are. And so what I'm asking you is start to look inward. Start to look inward at yourself and see exactly where some of the what have I done? Where do I want to go? Ask yourself some of these things and journal it. I suggest you start journaling in the last video. So pick up that journal and start writing. Whenever you feel the urge to do that, whether it's in the daytime or nighttime, just before going to sleep, doesn't matter. Everybody is different. If you think your age disqualifies you, then I would suggest you to really look at it, because I think in this case, age is even more beneficial. We have so much wisdom that we've learned over the years, and it's now time to use some of that wisdom that we've acquired. We just are so caught up in everyday things and problems that we forget all these lessons that we've made. And that's what the journal is all about. It opens ourselves up to this part of your brain that is holding all of this wisdom. If you like what you're hearing, please go to the description in this video and click on the link and register with your email. And I'll send you a Abundant Soul Roadmap, which is a complete workbook for 12 videos, these 12 videos, which is about a month that I'm posting. Just remember with this roadmap that we all are exactly where we need to be, where we are and where we should be. If that disappoints you in some way, it's only because you haven't taken advantage of it. It's essentially taking that road from shame and unworthiness to love and self-worth, because that's what's going to increase your abundance in all different ways, in love and in happiness and in wealth. Please join me for our next video, where we're going to look at some empowering things to help you move you along. Until then, thank you for joining me today. We'll see you next time.